It's actually 11 a.m. so yeah, I guess it's still technically morning. I have so much work to do. Oh my gosh. Welcome to another week in my life. I feel like the first week in my life here in Florida, in Miami, was so like, I was doing fun things. I was doing shoots. My friends were here. I was like not working at all. It was literally like a vacation for me. And now I am so overwhelmed. And I will say, that is something that working for yourself, obviously my job has so many perks. It's literally the best job in the world. I love what I do. If you guys are new here, I do YouTube full-time. I have an agency. I am starting a tech startup with a few co-founders. So I really am, I'm 100% working for myself. And while it has so many perks, I can't really complain. The biggest thing that I guess notice different from me and like people who work normal jobs, like my boyfriend or my other friends, you know, if anyone has like a normal, you know, 9-to-5 job, is that they can turn it off. It's like, oh, I'm just out of town for the next few days, like I'll come back and do work, whatever. I feel like I can't take any time off. Like if I take time off, the work doesn't stop, it just piles up. So now this week I'm just like, I have so much stuff I have to do. I've been planning out my days with Katie Pilates weekly planner. It's so beautiful. I've also been planning out my meals with this. So I got 2 recipes on here. I'm gonna try to plan out my meals and get all my ingredients ahead of time, and I've been doing Amazon Fresh, so it's been working out really well. Anyways, right now, I just finished going through my emails and through ClickUp and approving everything, and now I am actually going to be planning out the Bernie Bean Instagram account. If you guys don't know, with my agency, we run Bernie Bean's Instagram, which is a coffee shop in Dallas. And they're also an importing business for coffee, so it's my best friend's business, and she's one of our clients, so we completely manage her socials. So I'm planning out her Instagram feed right now, and then I have to do all my own stuff. Video that I'm supposed to be uploading today and filming, uploading, editing today, and it's just not gonna happen, so I'm just gonna postpone it to tomorrow. So that's why I love vlogs, because it's just like you film it in real time and then you edit it, but you know, with other stuff, it's like, oh. So yeah, that's how I feel. But all is good. Like I said, I truly do. I love my job. I would never want to do anything else. It's all good complaints. It's all good problems to have. But it still is, you know, still is a little hard. Real hard. It still is a little stressful. So, should I send it to the guy I talked to yesterday? Absolutely. Right now? Okay. I'll download it and send it over. It is 9 o'clock and I'm still working. Today has been a very busy day, but that's okay. I'm getting my stuff done. I'd rather just, now that I'm like working and in the groove, I'm like, I just want to get everything done so that tomorrow I have a fresh to-do list and it's nothing that I needed to do today that I just didn't finish up. I'm finishing up uploading all the podcast stuff. I'm so excited because I don't even know if I talked about it in the vlog, but I am starting a second podcast with the co-founders of my startup, and it's going to be all about social media tips. So it's not really going to be about like what my normal podcast is about. I'm still keeping that. Love it to death. One of my favorite things. So if anything, some new and exciting stuff is happening because I might sign on with a network for my podcast, which I really hope I do. So that would literally just level it up to the next level. So nothing like is gonna happen with my podcast. It's really just, I'm starting a second one and it's exclusively for social media tips. And it's also going to be a community. So I'm actually closing my Patreon and making it free now. So instead of having so many different things I need to keep up with, I decided it was best to close the Patreon, which I was very sad about, but it's not going to take away from the community aspect of it, which was my favorite part of it. So I'm losing that stream of income, but I am building a bigger community, and that's what's more important to me. I'm so excited. I'm still going to have the Slack, still going to have live streams that I do. It's just going to be 100% free. If you have been wanting to join the Patreon but just didn't want to spend money on it, now you can join it for free. Once the Slack goes up, I'll notify my Instagram and my YouTube, but the Slack should be going up to build the community on May 1st. That's the plan for that. I need to figure out logistics because I'm gonna have you apply to get into this community because I don't want any trolls on there. I don't want people that are hiding behind a screen. I don't want any like hate or negativity on there. So it's gonna be an application process. You're gonna have to use your name. It's, you know, I think that's like the best way to mitigate, you know, trolling on the Slacks. Anyways, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and just start a brand new day. I always wonder if people who are really good like in that area, but so much is so good. I love process setting same because it just actually came to my house one day. Ended up riding that bridge up. Honestly, we rode that bridge. Good morning, Tuesday morning, or Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Anyways, I am actually about to head out and meet someone that has been following me. I don't know for how long, but we've been friends on Instagram. She lives down here in Miami, and so she reached out to grab a coffee and meet up. So I'm actually going to some coffee shop and probably going to have some food because I'm so hungry. And I just had finished a consultation right now, so I haven't had time to eat. This is the first time I've ever lived by myself, so I'm now seeing, like, I'm forcing myself to get out. I'm forcing myself to socialize, forcing myself to not be in my apartment all day long, because if it was up to me, honestly, I think I could do it. So this is good for me to meet new people, and I really just want to like meet people in Miami because besides my family, I really don't have many friends here, so it's kind of my goal. So taking a break from my day and going to meet up with her, so let's go. My outfit of the day, this is from American Eagle. Really cute green little sweatsuit. I actually saw this on Tasha's story and then bought it immediately from Instagram. And then these little shoes. I need a full-length mirror in my room. This one has just, the lighting is not it. Just met up with Dana. She is so sweet. It makes me happy to have a friend here. No, but it was great. She works in social media also. I'm trying to convince her to start her YouTube channel because right now she does social media for clients. And she's trying to obviously grow her own stuff too, but also get on YouTube. She has the camera and everything. I'm just happy. That was a great coffee day. It forced me to get out of the house, and meeting other people also that work from home is so nice because we can like work together, and yeah, it was great. So now I'm actually really hungry because the only thing I had was a pastry there, and that's all I ate. So I'm actually gonna go home and make myself some food, and then I'm just gonna get back to work because I have so much work to do today. My Amazon Fresh order came. I'm actually going to make some stew. I'm so excited to cook right now. I'm listening to a Clubhouse room. I'm actually going to be on Clubhouse tomorrow. Me, Allie, and then my co-founder Nick, one of the co-founders, we're gonna be on Clubhouse tomorrow, and every single episode or every single week of our podcast, we're gonna also do a Clubhouse Q&A so that actually like the guests and people, real people, can ask questions, and then we build the community that way too. Just another part of the marketing strategy that I had come up with a few weeks ago, and I'm really excited to do the first Clubhouse. I've never hosted a Clubhouse before, so kind of nervous, but it's okay. Start unloading the groceries and then start cooking, and I feel like this is gonna be so good. I've been trying to eat vegan while I'm in like my home. Well, maybe not vegan because I do like cheese, but vegetarian. Just because I don't really like cooking meat, and I feel like if I don't mind it that much, there's no need to consume meat like when you're at home if it's not something that you even really care about or crave. So I've just been trying to do that. So today we're making some vegan stew, and I'm so excited because it looks so good. I'm Half-Baked Harvest, which, like I've said, I'm a huge fan of. So I'm gonna pull it up, and then I'm also going to just listen to this Clubhouse room. It's about building a brand as a creator with Revolve. So we'll see what it's like. 1 second. I am about to go on a walk with Dana and her cute little puppy. Going on a walk with her dog. I was face painting Bambino last night and I cry every time. I can't help it. Anyways, it's a really nice day out. It says that it's supposed to storm today, but it's been saying that and it hasn't. And Florida weather is just very, very, very unpredictable. So if it does storm, it might be for like 5 minutes. I'm just drinking my green juice, mixing it up. I forgot to bring the cup that I just go like this in and I just shake it in. So I've been mixing it with a spoon, which it's honestly been fine. It's just, you've got to make sure there's no clumps because there is nothing I hate more than when I am drinking a drink that has something that you need to mix in and there's a giant clump in my mouth. I literally want to throw up. Like, it's the texture thing. It's a catch me by surprise type of thing. I literally almost throw up every single time that happens. I have an embarrassing confession to make. I just started wearing sunscreen every single day. I know, it's really embarrassing. I feel like I've literally been told that I need to wear sunscreen ever since I was maybe like 12 years old. And my mom told me, my sister told me, all my friends wear sunscreen, and I'm just like, I want to be tan. So I just never wore sunscreen. But now I'm like, I'm gonna have such bad sun damage. I need to wear sunscreen. Like, I don't want sun damage on my face, especially when I'm older, because I already have, this isn't sun damage, but if you guys see my nose, I get a lot of freckles in the summer, which I actually love them. I think they're so cute, but I can tell I'm gonna have sun damage. I'm gonna have like the fine lines, all of that stuff. So please drop your sunscreen recommendations below. I would love to hear them because I just started wearing sunscreen, but I'd love to know like any favorites that you have. What SPF should I be wearing? Because right now I'm wearing 35. Yeah, I'm embarrassed to admit it. I posted on my story. Most people, I was actually surprised, said that they did wear sunscreen every single day. And someone responded to me and was like, I can't believe how many people say that they don't wear sunscreen every day. I'm like, yikes, that's me. I always have green stuff, yep. Okay. Wearing my white outdoor Voices dress. Let me see. My call, and now I have my to-do list. I love these planners from Katie. They're so cute. So just wrote out everything I have to do. So pretty much I have to prep for the Instagram for Rella, book Rella podcast. If there's anyone that you know that works in social media that you want me to have on, definitely comment it down below. We're looking for social media managers, social media strategists, social media influencers, marketing managers, like anyone that works with social media, content creators, anything. Then I have to book those podcasts, upload a sponsorship today. I have to film a TikTok for, wait for it, for ClickUp. It's the most perfect, not sponsor because it's not going up on my stuff, but I love them so much. So I'm so excited to be working with them in any shape or form. So I'm filming a TikTok for them actually, and then I have a podcast today and I have to come up with the questions for that. So very exciting stuff happening, guys. Hi everyone, good morning. It's Friday. I just worked out and I was actually gonna film. I brought my camera down there and then there were people in the gym, so I didn't want to get them in the shots. And I always feel so awkward filming. I'm like, do people think I'm like a fitness person? Because definitely not. But I just showered, put on my sunscreen, and I'm listening to this podcast and I'm honestly so inspired. It's called How to Network with Billionaires, or that's the episode. The podcast is called My First Million. And if you guys didn't know, I'm creating Rella. I'm creating it along with 3 other co-founders. And this week we actually have secured verbally some investors, some angel investors. So that's super, 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 super exciting. And we're perfecting our pitch deck. We're talking to anyone and literally anyone that will review our pitch deck, sit with us, talk to us about, you know, raising capital. And even a subscriber, actually, he works at a venture capital firm, and he reached out, and we're having our second call next week because it's just been so resourceful. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it, I don't know that much about raising money. I don't know much about venture capital. I didn't even know what an angel investor was before last year. And if you guys didn't know what an angel investor is, it's just someone who has a lot of money to your company individually. It's not like a venture capital firm. So we're kind of deciding whether we want to give equity, convertible notes, debt, like whatever the process is. And it's been really exciting, but also really stressful, because I'm realizing now that I just have so much that I'm doing, and I physically can't do it all unless I want to half-ass everything, and then nothing's going to be great. So I need to decide what I want to do and what I don't want to do. That's one of the reasons why I'm closing the Patreon account. So I'm closing it to combine it with Rella, because we want to build a community around Rella. We really want the Rella community to be one of the strongest parts of the company, and that's something I'm so passionate about, and that's something that I'm in charge of. So I figured it's not fair to make people pay $3 to $5 a month for Patreon, but then I'm like providing free content elsewhere. So I'm just combining the two. We're gonna have a Slack group, which I'm really excited about. We're gonna have live streams every single month, so similar to the Patreon, but it's now just gonna be under the Rella umbrella. But it's stressful, guys. I feel like I'm trying to share like on the vlog and stuff, the process of it. And the very first week, if you guys want to see the first week kind of our startup, or not the first week, but the first week I started filming about it, you guys can click on that video because it's super resourceful. I even like recorded a call that I had with a potential investor that obviously you guys know didn't end up investing, but we're actually going to reach back out to him, because now that we have the podcast and like our pitch deck, we just want to continue that connection and keep that connection. We don't want to like burn any bridges, or I don't know, like not lose contact with people. So I'm listening to this podcast. It's literally so inspiring, and I'm getting so excited for Rella, but I really want to reach out to the host and the investor that's speaking on this podcast, because I think he would be super interested in Rella, even just hearing about it. And so I'm going into it with a mindset of reach out to anyone and everyone, because the worst that happens is they say no or they reject you. And I think I've started to realize I'm so scared of rejection. I am terrified of rejection. I think that's what it is. So I don't want to reach out, because what if they reject me? And I just need to get over that fear. So starting today or Monday, no, starting this week though, hopefully today if I have time, I'm going to reach out to a ton of people, just send emails, whatever, Instagram DMs, and reach out, because there is literally nothing bad that can happen. Maybe I'll get rejected, but you know what? I've listened to so many podcasts, and literally every single business owner or founder or entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, every single one of them has been rejected 90% of the time. And then all they need is that one, all you need is one person. You just need one yes, and that can get you in the door. It doesn't matter if there's 100 no's. It's like the Lady Gaga quote. What is that Lady Gaga quote that she said in literally every interview? 99 people can say no, but you just need that one person.
There can be 100 people in the room and 99 don't believe in you. But I had this one incredible talent with me.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm Lady Gaga. I'm about to make some breakfast and then continue listening to this podcast.
Something that's sweet with honey. All of that was obvious. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of the old ones, they have actually found a baker. And I was like, everyone wants to be an option when they choose starting a bakery. It's giving delivery only to start. And
yeah, sure, absolutely. Which is why, at this point, we're thinking to mitigate that, risk and giving up that much is the friends and family route. So using our immediate network.
And we were kind of going back and forth yesterday when we were building the budget on whether we should say we can use this for 6 months, or do we need more for 16 months or 12 months, or do we need more for 16 months or 18 months? Like,
To the vlog. So this is the camera. I have been in the car for about an hour. I'm picking up my cousin. We're going to lunch, and she doesn't live that far from me usually. It's been over an hour to drive just a few miles, and now I was 1 mile away, and it was 12 minutes. I could literally walk that faster. I could speed walk and be there quicker. I don't understand, because I've been coming this way so many times since I've been here, and it's never taken this long, and now the traffic is just absolutely insane. Also, I listened to Apple Maps over Tesla Maps, and I am never doing that again, because Tesla Maps was telling me to go by the water, and I was like, that usually takes longer. I feel like it's not rush hour. I should take the highway. Apple Maps told me the highway, and it told me I would get there in 40 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, and Tesla Map told me 50 something minutes. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to Apple Maps. Tesla Maps doesn't know what it's doing. Oh no, it's now been like an hour and 15 minutes. Tesla Maps knows what it's doing. It took so long to get on the highway. There was literally bumper to bumper traffic on the highway, and the direction that I was going in was just, I can't. Alright, it says I'm being there in 2 minutes. Let's hope. I'm literally in a neighborhood and it's bumper to bumper. A neighborhood.